that power up.
2.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
Yep. So 1 minute here, and then it's gonna be out of the saddle for the last minute. You can do it, Eitan. No stopping, you're so close now. Let's go. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Nice and consistent. Come on, 20 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Keep it up. You got this. Alley, alley, alley. Let's go. 8. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Everything you got. Let's go. Let's go. Everything out. My name is Eitan Ehrlich. I'm a filmmaker and recently becoming an amateur triathlete.
The Ehrlichs are active, like all of them. Everyone's getting outside all the time. And I think that comes from, in part, Dad grew up as a very active kid.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear his stories of doing some absolutely ridiculous crap. It's things like that where it comes from the parents and they were active. I couldn't think of a life where you're not active. I enjoy doing activities with you, and I wanted someone else to do stuff with. You liked running, you liked all the exercisey stuff. So I was like, come riding. You have a way of when you get your head on something and when you get really focused, you go balls to the wall.
Not only did you like biking and you thought it was great, you were like, wow, I really like biking. I'm gonna go to the next level. I'm gonna get myself this great bike. Then I'm gonna push myself to go even harder. And then I'm gonna train to do a triathlon. It's crazy. 1 per person, okay?
They're right. They're really good. You're gonna go out? Mm-hmm. Get more.
Yeah, and when you guys were little, we spent as much time outside as possible.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I mean, we had you guys on bikes right from the beginning. There he goes, riding without training wheels. You gonna eat some more of the cake? Whoa! You've always been the kind of kid who lives life to the fullest.
Okay, I gotta rest.
Even when you were little.
Yeah.
It's true, there's all of you kids have had elements of personality that have shown right through from the beginning.
Yeah. I remember in 2014 when my mom told me that my dad had Parkinson's, right? I remember the day that my mom told me that my dad was sick.
I know when I told Noah, he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that was it. And when I told you, you completely lost it.
Yeah.
And you were really upset. It was much more intense telling you than it was to tell Noah.
Parkinson's as a whole is a neurological degenerative disease that affects multiple parts of the patient's body and the patient's brain. And over time, it eats away at the brain's ability to control and regulate movement.
Scootering.
I got into biking from Dad. Dad's the one that got me into it. And then we started doing the Parkinson's ride.
And there's an element for our family of cycling has become a method of fundraising.
It's something we do to support Parkinson's and show our appreciation and help fundraise for all the great work that's being done, but it also has gotten both of us into cycling more. I want to engage with Dad in the activities that he still can do and, try and make it as much fun as possible. Not necessarily ignore the problem, but not let it stop you from doing what you enjoy and doing what you can do. Dad wants to make maple syrup and wants to do all of that. Well, as much as I can, I'll help him.
We're gonna go collect sap with my dad, and that sap we're gonna evaporate into more maple syrup. What's the end goal with the maple syrup?
That's the problem. You just keep going, right? It's like a rabbit hole. You just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper.
But what you're saying about going all in on something, I feel like that's exactly what I've done with the cycling and triathlon.
Oh, yeah.
And it feels like that's what you've done with the maple syrup, is take it
Continuous improvement.
Yeah.
It's like every year you change something or you fix something or something like that. Yeah, it's like I used to use the buckets, right? And eventually I was like, there's got to be a better way. And so I put the pump together.
Okay.
And now you got the barrels, and then every year just a little bit more. A little bit of improvement here and there.
Right.
Do you feel like you've been able to capture
the emotional relationship with your dad to its fullest extent?
How I feel about my dad is there's so many emotions and words trapped in this little balloon. And this is just an attempt to peer into that balloon and like take a look at it.
He's not terrifically in touch with his emotions. He doesn't really like to talk about how it feels.
Do you think completing or going through with the Ironman will change that?
I think it's one step towards changing it.
But, we're trying to see what can you do rather than what can you not do.
For those out there that don't know what an Ironman is or what a triathlon is, try three. 3 sports put into one event. You've got swim, bike, run, and you do them all in conjunction in one big fun race. And I felt like those sports, having done them all individually in the past, but together into a race where you do them back to back, something felt right. By taking on the Ironman Triathlon, my goal is to not only combine these sports that I love, but to push my family's fundraising efforts for Parkinson's disease even further. The message of the Ironman Foundation is to seek that anything is possible. See to it that you can push yourself into new realms.
You got this. Keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds. Everything you got. Let's go. Let's go. Everything out. You're done. You did it.
The Oceanside Ironman is my first race of the season, and it gives me the opportunity to continue fundraising for the Michael J. Fox Foundation throughout the whole season. The Oceanside 70.3 will boost my family's mission to raise awareness for Parkinson's disease to the next level. Within my dad, the dopamine producers and receptors in the brain are diminished, and it becomes harder for the patient to basically carry out anything that involves movement. I imagine not being able to control movement in your hands, in your legs, in your body is painful. My dad's experiencing this pain from this disease, and possibly something I'm trying to do with the athleticism is experience a different kind of pain. It can be pretty painful to climb 7,000 feet in one workout, but I assure you that it is more painful to never be able to control your hands as they move uncontrollably. Experience an endurance, athleticism kind of pain just to try and show him that we're doing this together, that we're in this together.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mark. Oh, yeah.
Okay, have fun. Thanks for coming up. You're welcome. Yeah. Hope everything works out good.
Yeah, I'll let you know how my training's going.
Awesome, man. Big success.
Thank you for everything. Nice. Appreciate it.
See you later.
See ya. Cool. Good luck.
I asked my dad if he would come out to the Oceanside race. And at first he basically kind of dismissed it. And when talking to my mom, I understood that his Parkinson's disease has progressed to a level that makes it difficult for him to travel.
Welcome to San Diego, where the local time is 8:14 p.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carrying items stowed until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Yeah. We're here in Oceanside, California to swim, bike, and run at the Oceanside 70.3 Ironman Triathlon.
Holding the frame down.
I'm so excited that this is actually real, that we're here now, and to have my mom and my grandmother showing up on Friday, and hopefully some friends to share this experience with is pretty surreal. But yeah, Oceanside, California, we're here now, and Saturday we race. Today's Wednesday. This Ironman race, we're gonna swim 1.2 miles, bike 56.4 miles, and then run a half marathon, 13.1 miles. Oceanside is very special because we're gonna swim in the ocean, out in the waves, into the marina. We're gonna bike out into Camp Pendleton, 56.4 miles through untouched California coast. And then we're gonna run along the strand in downtown Oceanside. So that's gonna be really cool to experience these elements of Southern California that you don't really get to touch as an athlete any other time of the year. I think I'll do 15 minutes down, 15 back. Really easy, really light. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. You have to love the training. The training is 95% of endurance sport. Since getting into cycling 2 years ago with Noah and the help of Noah for the New England Parkinson's ride, I learned to love the cycling, and I learned to incorporate the running and swimming and the motivation of training and fundraising for the New England Parkinson's ride and the Michael J. Fox Foundation, understanding that this is for something bigger than myself, understanding that this is for my dad. That was really important for me.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck.
What does this race represent for my family? I hope it represents more than just, okay, Eitan's going out and doing something crazy. Had that sickness, had that bombshell of a life-changing moment not dropped on my family, the trajectory of where we are today wouldn't exist. My dad, ever since 2014, has been no doubt experiencing heaps of mental challenges and physical ailments. To try and connect and understand that, from my perspective, I think I've desired so deeply to come to an understanding and finish the arc of grief with something positive, and that is what we're doing now. I think I finally found that. It's been a course of anger and confusion across 10 years, and the effort with triathlon, the effort with the athleticism, I think is the most positive way I can send a message to my dad and to the world that it's possible to do something positive with something really, really horrible that's been handed to you.
It's not a fun disease. Like, there's no part of this that is, it's nice. Like, we don't like any part of it. It all really sucks. And to watch somebody deteriorate it's painful, especially when you love the person.
Hi, Dad. Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's it been good?
It's terrific. Like it seems to me like the city of Oceanside kind of opens their doors to all the volunteers and the professional athletes. It's pretty cool. Dad, I want you to know that I'll be thinking about you when I race tomorrow. Yeah. And I know it's going to be a lot of fun for me, but the effort's also for the fam and for the Parky Ride fundraising as well. So.
Cool. Well, don't forget to enjoy the run. Bye-bye.
Will do. All right. Much love, Dad. Bye, Jethro. Keep up the good running. I'll see you guys later. Bye. To see my dad slowly open up to this idea that, okay, I can do the filmmaking, I can do the triathlon, and that the triathlon is fundraising for his Parkinson's disease, to see him kind of warm up to that idea has really made my heart really full and makes me feel like all I have to do on Saturday is get up, get in the water, get on my bike and run, and that's all we got to do.
I'm so excited.
Always on.
Yay.
Check it out. All right, let's do this. It's real now. Got room? Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, dude. All right, I'll see you guys.
Hey, it's in the barn.
Also, at this time, if you are done with your transition needs,
watching and texting the whole time. He's got a family watch party going on. Oh, Eitan, that was awesome. That was amazing. Like,
It's crazy.
like I'm all teary.
When you do something like this, it kind of echoes the same idea that your dad said of continuous improvement. For my dad with his maple syrup, every year he's making some improvement, and the continuous improvement is something that could be tied to a lifestyle and maybe the way that Ehrlichs approach life, that there's no point in just kind of sitting idly by and letting things just roll.
What? 15th in his age group.
And for me, it's putting as many hours in as I can on the bike, in the pool, and running to know that come race day, it's going to be a great improvement from the previous result. So. Hi, Dad. I was flying. There were other people who were flying faster. Thank you so much.
You can spend a month recovering.
No, not a month, like
Like a week.
5 to 7 days.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm so glad that you got to watch and enjoyed watching. You and the fundraising effort in the film was a big motivator when I was in a total pain hole at like mile 12. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Glad it worked out so well.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Thank you so much. Thanks for helping me get to this point and race.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. You got one triathlon under your belt now. Or one Ironman, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Good deal. Talk soon.
All right.
See you soon.
Much
Bye.
love, Dad. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
It's so unusual he said I love you.
That's crazy.
It's amazing.
You just did. Yeah, you're right.
He hardly ever says that.
Yeah.
Did you know he does?
Of course.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
He feels
Even if
it.
he doesn't
might.
say it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Of course.
he's the kind of
That's
guy that feels it but doesn't tell you.
When I registered for the Oceanside 70.3, I wanted to push myself further than I ever had before. And over the past year of training and making this film, I've realized that this is not just for myself. This is not just about the sport. It's for my family. The fundraising effort is for my mom. It's for Noah and my siblings. And at the core, it's for my dad. When you're knocked down, when you're hit with something so shitty in life that you don't know what to do with it, to take a second to get back up, but to not delay on the next steps that you take. To get ahead and get in front of what's been put in front of you in life and make something really beautiful out of what crappy situation you might be handed in. And I'm not trying to say that the struggles I've had are the hardest thing in life. They're probably pretty minute, all things considered, but I see around me the possibilities for humanity to take something to the next level and to really make some positive out of the dark. Go fundraise for a cause that you believe in. Fundraise for a cause that's really close to you. Because that effort, even if it doesn't make a change directly in the next 5 years, it's gonna make a change in your lifetime, and it no doubt is gonna make a giant impact in the next 100 and 200 years as we go forward into a fight against Parkinson's, into a fight against you name it. We're gonna win, and we're gonna win that battle because we are all so strong.